STEP Center was started over 25 years ago by two women who needed an educational facility for their sons who were both differently able. At that time, there was very little inclusion in regular schools for kids who had disabilities or who had developmental challenges. And so STEP began with about 3 kids and gradually increased its size. I think our maximum has been at any one time close to 30. I am Andrea Cameron, and I've been a practicing therapist since 1985. My favorite population to work with are the children. Today we're at the STEP Center. It's a school for therapy, education and parenting of children with multiple disabilities. As part of our outreach to parents, and because of the need to keep producing material that parents can use while their kids are isolating at home, we've decided to create a series of educational videos. My little patient this morning is King Kushney. King is a delightful 2-year-old with global developmental delay. What that means is that he is not hitting his milestones the way he's supposed to. As a result of this, King will require intensive therapy and therapy from various disciplines across his childhood. So this morning we're focusing on prone and on the importance of working with your kids on their tummies. For newborns, it is very important that babies be placed on their back to sleep. They should be exposed to prone and to being on their tummy on a daily basis. Some babies, based on the trauma they have experienced in their early life, do not like to go on their tummies. But it is very important that every single little infant be exposed to being on their tummy. Being on your tummy is a skill that you should never lose, because across your lifespan, from infancy to adulthood, you should always be able to lie on your stomach. Okay, little man, little man, little man. King is not a happy camper, not a happy camper. Okay, okay. Alright. Let's see what happens when we just put him on his tummy. Where at all possible, we want the fingers flat. Yes, you see your little shaker. You want it? You want it? Okay. Hold it there, my dear king. We also want to give a little stretching to the intercostal muscles. Gradually. This will help their diaphragms to descend properly and help them to take nice deep breaths as they get older. Nice stretching of the intercostals. You find your little shoulder blades and you put your hands underneath the shoulder blade and you just slowly stretch the rib cages down a little bit. Alright, my little man. And then from there, you can help them to go onto their hands and knees. And King is good at this. Yeah, King's been working on this a while. And he is pretty tolerant of being on his hands and knees. Very good. Yes, very good. All right, King, that's very good. Okay. All right, let's come on to the position for a little. All righty. You want to drive the truck? Let's drive the truck. See the truck there? Let's drive the truck. Boom. Let's drive the truck. So one of the surfaces you can use to help your kid be more comfortable on their tummy is your leg. You simply extend your leg out and you make sure it's supporting his chest and thorax. Okay. And from here, you want to make sure you're directing the pressure and you're directing his weight backwards. Because we want to take the pressure off his head and the front of his body. You can hold the top of his head in the center, and we just gradually doing some weight shifting to help him to learn to shift his weight backwards. This is a precursor to him being able to crawl. You have to know how to shift your weight backwards so you can free up your hands and be able to use them for crawling and creeping. One hand on the shoulder blade, and we're going to rotate his body to his left. And this is it halfway, and we can stay there and have him prop. This position too is very important. Yes, that's everything. Look, see this one? Isn't that the coolest? Yes, my darling, very nice. And from this position, he's propped. We're giving him some assistance, and he's able to reach for objects. These intermediate positions are very important because we need to add the component of rotation to the movement repertoire of these little kiddos. Yay! Reach up, boom. Jump. He's happy doing this, and I think it's because he's accustomed to this position, so he's more comfortable here. And then from here we could do some hip extension, hip flexion. We can bring him up a bit. Okay. Do the other limb. Okay, my darling boy. We can go from here. requires pressure. And let's redo the position again. So we're back on the knees. We lift it up a little if we want. Bringing him up into sitting. Put this. Alright. And we're directing the pressure here to help with the propping. Alright, and then we want to load this hand as well. Because it's all about the propping. Applying more pressure now through his left side. Right, you see, he's actually putting some pressure there. Thank you for viewing. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And please share these videos with anybody who you think might benefit.